Alright, we're back for another track guide at a more reasonable track, Darlington, compared to last week at Daytona, which is anything but reasonable. So, yeah, full length race. So that's 500 miles, 367 laps. Could be fun, could be torture, I don't know. Anyways, keys to the race card, I'm just gonna mention them. 1, tires, as usual. Number 2, could be a number of things. Could be the way the fall-off is. Could be the full horsepower package. Low downforce, there could be something there. And number 3 kind of touches on 2. There's a lot of wheel spin on restarts. So that's kind of something to look out for. And I guess the rest of that would be you're going to race the track and not really your competitors. So if you find yourself side by side, either let the person go or make sure you're going to make the pass, because it slows both of you down by a lot. And that's it. So we'll get to pit road and then we'll talk about the lap. Alright, we're going to make our way to pit road, which starts here to the entry of 3. You want to get down to the flat. After you slow down somewhat, stay under the yellow that's out there and slow down to 45 right before those yellow cones, which I sped a little bit, but I'm not going to redo this video. So let me speed that up. Your exit cones are right here at the green. Stay under the yellow. And your blue cones will be on the exit of turn 2, which is right here. If you can't see it, it's kind of hard to see. There it is. And that's it, so I guess we'll talk about it. Alright, fixed setup, fixed weather. Weather's from May fixed, so it's a little bit cooler than, say, NIS. So lap times might be a little bit quicker in this video, so yeah. Only change I made was the steering ratio. Put it to my usual 12. That's all preference. There is nothing to do with speed in it whatsoever, just in case that misinformation's out there. It's just a preference. Same with the offset, so yeah, that's it. So let's see how this lap was done, and we'll talk about it. Alright, as you can see, that was not very easy, but that's what gave me a 28.5. So let's back that up. So as you can see, that wasn't very planted in the rear, so that's something you kind of got to work with. So let's make our way into 1. I'm going to have to slow-mo this, because a lot of the magic happens right here. As I make my turn in right about there, I get off the gas, tap the brake just enough to settle the nose and slow it down enough. Aim for that section of the apron under the dotted line. Let it drift up, and then you gotta use your throttle to, keep the speed up. We're aiming for this Darlington, South Carolina logo right here. Now you see these squares of red, white, and so on. The one by the Geico sign, I'm on the throttle, just still trying to get it through the corner, but I'm starting my turn back down. Once I get there, you'll see right there. You're aiming for the dotted line again. You want a nice straight launch off. Hopefully you should be full throttle at this point. I had a little trouble getting it through there, so that's why I couldn't do that. Got loose on exit. And turn 3 is a little trickier because you're doing a lot more here. So you see the end of this long white box, I would say. I'm getting on the brakes right about here. Pretty hard on the brakes compared to turn 1. And you kind of want to aim down a little bit, but you're trying to keep it up against the wall as long as possible. So once you feel it turn down, let off the brakes and let it roll up. As you see here, after the Darlington, South Carolina logo, start turning back down if you can. You don't want to go all the way down to the dotted line, but you want to start steering back down to diamond this corner. Because it does get a little bit tighter through here, and then it just loosens up on the late exit. And it gets worse the higher up you are. That little, swinging sideways. Alright, that's it for this guide. I don't really know how to explain it any better than this. You kind of just got to feel it out, because I can't really give a set guideline on how to get around this place. Just because so many variables. Anyways, next track that involves driver skill, I'll be at, and hopefully I'll do a guide for that. So I guess we'll see you then. Anyways, Sim Racing Chewy's at.